Next question goes to Mr. Ahmed Deedat.
First of all, I have to agree with Pastor Sherby that
Silence,
these two
please, in the hall. Thank you.
last evenings really has made us Christians upset, emotionally upset. Mr. Ahmed Deedat, yesterday evening you said that my holy book,
Silence, please. Thank you.
my holy book, the Bible, is the most dangerous book which ever has been written in the world. What are you talking about? What in hell are you talking about? I'm sorry I'm using that word in the church.
Your question, please. Thank you.
I have to tell this. I have been married to an Egyptian Muslim doctor. And I have 2 Muslim children. And I have had wonderful Muslim parents-in-law. But they were completely different from you. Do they have gone to Mecca? Do they followed everything from the Quran? But I respect them because they respected my religion.
Sorry, Ms. Come to your question,
And
please.
now
Thank you.
you talked about the occupation. Yes, my question will be, what was the occupation of the Prophet Muhammad? And how old was his youngest wife when he married her?
Yes.
One of the 10.
Thank you.
6 or 10 years old.
Thank you. Silence, please. The question goes to Mr. Ahmed Deedat. Please respect the time limit so we can have as many questions as possibly answered. Thank you. Silence, please.
My dear sister, I couldn't grasp everything that you said, but you made certain allegations that I had said that the Bible is the most dangerous book on earth ever written. You don't remember exactly what I said. I will tell you what I said, and you can confirm or deny. I said, in the words of George Bernard Shaw, I said, George Bernard Shaw says that this is the most dangerous book on earth. Keep it under lock and key. I said, George Bernard Shaw says that. There's a videotape. Videos are being made. You can have it confirmed. And I hope and pray that I come again to Scandinavia, to Stockholm. And if you can find that I said that exact words, these are the words of... And the plain truth, it says, many a censor will give it an X rating. Now, out of respect for my brothers and sisters, my sisters and my children, I'm ashamed to quote you the Bible. I asked Jimmy Swaggart. I challenged him. I said, I give you $100 if you will read this portion of the Bible. And I opened Ezekiel chapter 23 and I gave it to him. And that tape is also available here. Videotape, my debate with Swaggart. And you watch. He takes the Bible and he scans Ezekiel 23. And he puts this Bible on the, what do you call that, rostrum, upside down. He takes his own Bible and he reads it. And I lost $100. I lost $100. You know why? I lost $100 to Jimmy Swaggart for reading that. You see, he had played a trick upon the audience, and I was not a quibbler. I don't start quibbling. So you see, you did... No, I don't do that. With a smiling face, I took out the notes and I gave it to him. Jimmy Swaggart. It's on tape. What he did was, you see, what I gave him was in simple English. Modern English. Where it calls a spade a spade. He scanned that, and he knew he can't read that. Even he, with whatever we discover about him later on, even with all those propensities, he dared not read what I gave him, the Bible. He takes the authorized King James Version, and he read 60 miles an hour. See, some Arab students in Baton Rouge, they're asking me the next morning, he said, Uncle, what happened? We don't know. I said, you see, you challenged him and, he did something and you gave him $100. Why? So I said, you see, this man, number of things he did, which made him to earn the 100. Number one, he didn't read what I gave him. Number two, he was reading 60 miles an hour. Son of man, there were two women, daughters of one mother, and they committed whoredoms in the youth. They committed whoredoms in Egypt. And there were the breast pressed, and there the bruised the teeth of the virginity. The ordinary Arab, he can't catch whoredom. What is whoredom? He's thinking, what is it? What did he say? And before he can grasp what he could have said, he's gone 10 miles beyond. The speed with which he was reading, the archaic English that he was reading, and pornography to the American young men is not pornography. They are used to it. Day and night, 24 hours a day, you see it on TV, live. So these are the things. I don't know if you want personally, the opportunity of wanting me to read it to you. Ezekiel chapter 16, you read about the Egyptians. The Egyptians, she spoke about an Egyptian husband. Speak about the Egyptians, and it says great of flesh. Now what do you understand by that? The Egyptians and the Syrians, great of flesh, they couldn't satiate these Jews, these Jewish prostitutes. Ezekiel chapter 16. I can't read it to you, but if the pastor wants to, I can open up Ezekiel chapter 16, and if the pastor dared to read it, it's his privilege. Thank you.